Okay, Rabotai, today is a very big opportunity, privilege, good thing, good time that we're doing the Helula of the two Tzadikim. I believe there is many more Tzadikim, but we decided this two Tzadikim, this is the day your side, one of them Yosef Chzadik, Ben Yaakov Avinu, that who don't know who doesn't know Yosef Chzadik. Person who keep his breath clean, person who is the feed food entire universe by being in the Mitzrayim, person whose Paro was kept from him, person who hided those three treasures that we're going to receive soon, time of Mashiach. There's a lot to talk about that. And another tzaddik that's called Rabbi Elyazar. Rabbi Elyazar, this is the grandson of Baba Sali. He's the son of Rabbi Meir Shalom, the son of Baba Sali. Rabbi Meir Shalom, everybody knows, the son of Baba Sali, that he was a very grateful person. But Avodat Hashem and a lot of Nisim Niflot he did when he was in Israel. And his son was almost like his father, that's called Rabbi Elyazar. You know his story, what's happened to him. I really don't like so much to mention, because bad stuff nobody want to mention. But unfortunately, he didn't die his own dying. You know the story that they stopped him. You might ask me why happened to him like this? Such a big tzaddik, person who's keeping his eyes from the evil stuff. He was not looking no places, no other places. He had I go to only one time. It's really very hard to talk to him, to speak to him, or to get his place, because you have to wait a lot. I only one time wasn't, that's it. He had could you close that please? He had kind of closing on his suit, like it's closing on his eyes, and he was not watching to nobody. Whatever he used to do, that if you need to see the person, just 1 second, you look at the person and telling him the answer, whatever answer was supposed to be given. But by himself, he was always be careful not to watch nothing. Now, why it's happened to him? You might ask. There's many reasons I could answer you for that. But one of the reasons I'm going to tell you in an easy way, that the reason whatever happened to him is sometimes it is the gezerah, it's a decree from heaven that something have to happen in that city or in that country, or something have to happen, and to the people, to the world, whatever it is, yeah? So what Hashem do? He took in a tzaddik, beside the bring a kind of catastrophe to the world. He take one tzaddik, and that's it. So it was the Rabbi Elyazar. I will tell you why I really specifically. I think Shalom didn't really was thinking about that. He was thinking about Yosef Tzaddik. I mentioned him that. I will tell you why. He said, I will tell you something. I don't know. I mean, I think I have to how to say that. I will tell you that. Who was sitting at the table on the Shabbat? I don't want to say who was sitting next to me. Some Moroccan people also. And many other people started to talk about him, not such a right word as supposed to say. Because, you know, the usual, when I'm saying that people doesn't know that 99.9% everybody falling in a sin of Lashon Hara. It's easy. I know people, the religious people with the beard, with the hat, with the everything, rabbis, they fall in the Elyazar, I mean in Lashon Hara, because really not everybody really doing those 8 conditions when the halachically was written, write it down in the Shulchan Aruch before you're going to say or people speak anything. They start to mention about him that he deals only with rich people, he only deals with these people, he's a millionaire, he's a billionaire, words and words and words by words. I myself was in a doubt. I mean, people talk and talk. I said to myself, I really don't want to so much think about that. That day in my house, they would talk about him, these kind of things. I cannot forget that. They would think about him, not such a nice words. I didn't say anything. And they said, you see, he said that. I didn't say anything. Okay, they finished talk, everybody left. I say, Kira Shema every time I go sleep. When I go sleep, I had a dream. I see Baba Sali. Baba Sali and he and Rabbi Elyazar next to him sitting. And Baba Sali screaming at me. On me. But not screaming, I cannot hear him, but I'm seeing he's talking to me in an angry way. Like screaming at me, like saying to me, how come my understanding? How come you didn't take his side? How come you didn't shut them out? How come, like a kind of word that what is supposed to be. And Rabbi Elyazar saying to his grandfather, don't tell him anything. This is not his fault. He is not, in this case, whatever people talking about me, which means I have nothing to do with that. He doesn't do any talk about it or say about anything. And I wake up. I understood from this that since people, behaving not in the right way, even you're religious, you come into the conclusion without thinking, and the Shamayim, they are really makpid on the person, Why was makpid on me? Maybe it was makpid on me that they shut them out and telling them you are wrong by what you're saying, it's not nice. Who you should say about him, this and that. Probably I was supposed to do, but I didn't do it. Now I understood one thing, that he was really big Chzadik in our generation. Now every generation they are the ones with the power in the Torah. And whatever happened to him, that Hashem just did this because probably was supposed to be such a bad decree and I don't know, whatever, something was supposed to be done, Hashem took him in that way. And that's happening to the tzaddikim, most of them. That's happening to save the whole entire Jews. And why I mostly start to think about him much more deeper, because I realized whatever happened to him, it's happened to him in the day of Yosef Chzadik. It was not for no reason. Something deal with it. Something have a connection. Something explaining away. Something saying. Some giving kind of a hint to us that it's not was small thing. Whatever happened to him, anything happened to him in that day specifically. So again, it's very important to know that he passed in that way. He was really big Sali. And I know that he helped a lot of people, like his grandfather, like his father. And unfortunately, I don't know if there is continuation from their generation the way they used to do it. There is? Who? No, I'm saying by...
His son,
following his way? Could be. I really never heard that. No, there is probably doing the way they continuation. But they are really... Well, this is second son of Rabbi. I don't know him so well. I was also on him one time only, but I don't know him so well. I mean, Rabbi also. But, okay, listen. Some people saying that he has also a power, but seems to me Rabbi Elyazar had more than him. That's my opinion. And I'm gonna give you a small story, and then we're gonna give to the Rabbi Shalom continuously to talk today night. Somebody sent me in my WhatsApp, some rabbi speaking. I was really excited on that story what he said. And maybe you hear that, I just gonna repeat again. I know not everybody listening to WhatsApp. The story Abo sent it. You saw that? Abo Aaron Bayet. You don't know? Anyway, the story is like this. Chabad movement, you know, Rabbi was very big person. We know the movement of Chabad himself. Chabad, they are all over the world. Everybody knows that. Chabad, they are really special Hasidut. They are trying to make Mekarev many Jews in the world. They're doing a tremendous job, which no Hasidut does that. It's something unusual. Specifically, very special power, special bracha from the Admor himself, or Admor Azaken, and continuously the Rabbi used to do that. It's one story. Is one rabbi. I forgetting. I don't want to take your time. I want to say very fast. They took the group of the Jews. I think American Jews also, many kinds of Jews, and he took them and how you say that trip to the Belarus, to the Russia, which the Chabad movement, places, Germany, all those places Jews used to live, and also to the Germany place, which there was the Holocaust place. One place was Belarus. I don't know if it was Germany or Belarus place. Place called Datmor, something like that, something Damor. I don't know. I'm not saying the exactly place. Listen to the story. Germans came. I was excited on that. Excited, it's a sense of it's an unbelievable thing. You know, when you learn Torah and you're hearing stories, not for no reason. Hashem sending you stuff. And the story was that Germans decided to take all the Jews in that city and decided to kill them. And they took all of the Jews, thousands of Jews, and they told them, dig the grave. Soon we're going to shoot you and you're going to bury over there like they did. And while they was digging, the Germans, everybody go to the I don't know, places, parties or whatever, there's restaurants, and start to drink vodka, start to drink all the alcohol to enjoy themselves. Everybody was in an upset way, and everybody was in a stress way. There's one rabbi over there. That day, whatever they did to them, it was on Friday afternoon, not yet Shabbat. Soon Shabbat coming. And while they was over there, the rabbi started to speak, tell them, everybody, just tell them, listen what I want to tell you guys. He said, listen, these Goyim, Machshem Zechram, this Zera Amalek, they're going to kill us anyway. Rahman Islam. They're saying, no, they're going to do this. They dig the grave, they're going to do it in the end. It's nothing to do. He said, we are outside now. Let's say everybody except Shabbat. In that place, in that forest. Let's everybody except Shabbat. What's going to happen? So after they're going to kill us, yeah, we're going to go to Gan Eden. We're going to continuously do our Shabbat over there. It's going to be the best thing to accept the Shabbat. Somebody listened to him and they said, Rabbi is right. What we lost already? What we're losing? They're going to kill anyway. What we're losing? We're not losing anything. And they start to sing. You heard that? Ever they sing? Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Yasharet, Malachei Elyon. But they sing this with the Ashkenazi way. I mean, also like that, a little bit in Ashkenazi tune. They start to sing a song, and I don't know how you do. We're doing only one time. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Shalom. Only there, Malachei Sharet. Everything one time. But some do 3 times. Every pasuk 3 times. You do 6 times, no problem. So everybody doing for 3 times. Now, so probably they used to do a long time, and while they was singing, suddenly all other hundreds and thousands Jews were surrounding them. They come too close to that sound. Baruchonu la shalom, malachei shalom, and everybody used to sing. And suddenly, hundreds and thousands. And you know, when 1,000 people sing, which kind of voice you're hearing? But they start to hear. They start to hear the voice. They're singing in Kol Shabbat, and they send the people. They said, tell them shut their mouth. If not, we're gonna kill them. I'm making a shortcut. It didn't help. They continuously sing, and they say, "Shut your mouth, not shut your mouth. You're gonna come in and kill everywhere. So why telling me shut your mouth? You know?" And it started continuously start to sing and sing and sing and sing, until they come out, and thus they start to shoot them while they singing. Now I'll tell you something. I don't know to tell or not, but I'm gonna tell you something. I was learning the Zohar Sulam. It's very, very deep, very deep, very deep, very deep. Something unusual. He said that all our mitzvot, whatever we do in these 6,000 years, we do receive the fruit of the mitzvot, but not the root. The fruit, but not the root. He said, while we do mitzvot, not only mitzvot, the mitzvot and your suffering, which means including the 2-time Beit HaMikdash destroyed, the pogrom, the Holocaust wars, everything. All those things gonna go up until high level in the creation, and they're going to be the biggest energy of reward for the Jews for 6,000 years. And it will come out. It's very hard to understand. It's if you know the detail, and it's gonna come out in a one time right away. And this energy gonna come out after the tikkun finish over everything.
The Mashiach.
Yeah. Okay, that time of Shariah. Everything gonna be over, and we're going to receive that energy forever. And that energy will knock out entire negativity, the Samach Mem, the Elyazar, the Satan, everything. That kind of power is gonna be. I know it's a little bit heavy to say. Basically, who knows a little bit Kabbalah, the Ben Nun, the Havaya, the Hahin gonna turn to the Samach Gimel. Well, it's gonna be the biggest thing in the world. So they say that I was sitting and thinking, this is whatever happened. You not can imagine yourself those people when they die by saying Shalom Aleichem. Even you're gonna keep another 1,000 Shabbatot, all the mitzvot, the B'dukim, you cannot reach their level. I'm telling you, cannot, because they die by singing and saying Shalom Aleichem and dying in Kiddush Hashem and the Shabbat. It's something unusual, and you could see what is the Jew is about. You know, the Jew, you cannot take his neshama. The body may be his, but neshama, never. I say very short because it was many expressions. Rabbi Shalom very getting upset from me.